This week we're learning how to make a cranberry orange cake. Hi, I'm Maki De Silva. This is Livindasilvaloca. Thank you so much for joining me this week. If it's your first time, welcome to my channel. I'm doing something very easy and very simple. It's orange cranberry cake, and I'm gonna walk you through all the ingredients that I use in a minute. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, there's a link below that you can just click and hit the notification bell. Also, please remember I am helping to support local businesses. Support any local businesses in your area, wherever you are in the world. Let's get right into the video. This orange cranberry cake, as I said before, is very simple. You need a pinch of salt, 1.5 cup of flour. I have a cup of shredded coconuts, a cup of cranberry. This is a 1/2 cup of sour cream. They're not paying me to do this, but this is the one that I use. The brand is called Gailey. It's very good. It's gold sour cream. What else? I need a 1/2 cup of sugar, and I use the white sugar, not brown sugar. 1/2 cup of oil. You can use vegetable oil, but in my case I use just my favorite, olive oil. Then I have a teaspoon of baking soda, as well as a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and I use 2 oranges to get a 1/2 cup of orange juice. And what I use is, I use this. It's like a device that you just cut the oranges and you squeeze it. And what I do is I use a strainer and I strain it to make sure that there's no pulp. I did grate the rind as well, maybe a 1.5 teaspoons of the rind, because that's going to help to cut the freshness of the eggs. And I use 2 eggs. How I get the orange rind, I use this and I just kind of grate the orange rind, and then I just measure out to make sure I have 1.5 teaspoons of rind. Actually, just going to blend the 2 eggs. I did add a little bit of just a tiny bit of lime juice in it as well. This is done. I'm just going to transfer the flour, the 1.5 cup flour, into this bowl. I'm going to take my shredded coconut and I'm just going to add 3/4 of the, and I'm just going to leave back a little bit so that I can use it for on top of the cake. And I'm just going to use my hand and just mix it around. Add my pinch of salt right to this, because we're just going to do all the dry ingredients first. Add my sugar, and so this is like less than 1/2 cup, because I didn't want it too sweet. I will add my baking soda. What did I say? It was 1 teaspoon, yes? 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Then your 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. So we have all our dry ingredients in this bowl. Please use a larger bowl than the one I'm using. I will put the dry ingredients aside for now. To my eggs, I will add oil, the vanilla, just a little bit almond extract. Then I will add my orange rind, orange juice. And let's take this out of the way. Opa. And I'm going to use a spatula, just a normal spatula. Mix all the wet ingredients around. Not too much, just a little, just incorporate it a little bit. I will also add the sour cream to this wet ingredients. Kind of mix that around as well. And then I will just add this slowly to the dry ingredients, and just use your spatula to mix it around. Not too much, okay? Don't overmix. You don't want to overmix it, because what will happen is when you bake the cake, you don't want the cake to crack at the end. That's what happens if you overmix. That's done. I haven't added the cup of cranberry. You need to coat the cranberry in a little bit of flour. What I'm doing is coating the cranberry with the flour, and what that does is it prevents the cranberries from like going to the bottom of the cake, so as not to have like excess flour. I will use this on like a sieve and just kind of sieve the extra flour from the cranberry. can incorporate this in the mixture thing. Mix everything around. Okay, that's it. I went ahead and I just greased like a pan with some butter, added some flour and dusted. My oven is set at 350 degrees, preheated. Just add this to the batter to the cake tin. And you can actually use blueberries or raspberries maybe, or you can also use cranberries, maybe oranges mixture. This is what it looks like. And then I'm just going to pop this in the oven. As I said, it's already being preheated at 350 degrees, between 50 minutes to 1 hour. Now let's go to up close. Welcome back. So the cake has been in the oven between 50 minutes to 1 hour. So I will take it out, let you see the finished product, and also I'll just cut a slice so that you can actually see what it looks like as well. But I promise you, it's really good. This is the finished product. One of the things that I forgot to tell you, when I put it in the oven, I actually had some of the leftover coconut on top. So this is what that is, but this is the finished product, the cranberry coconut cake. And it actually was in the oven for really about exactly an hour. And see, this is what it looks like. You can see the cranberries in there, and it's very moist because of the sour cream. In order to taste this for you, I'm gonna have to switch my actually I put my camera on my selfie stick so you can actually see. I have to change I have to do a quick switch. Anyways, you'll see, and you can see the cranberries there, and you can see how moist it is. So let me do the taste for you. It's really good. It's really good. Try this cake and let me know how yours turned out. That's it. That's all I have this week. Until next time. Ciao. Ciao. Bye.